All right, Jesse's making it really easy for me to help not only him, but the people watching the video. He's finished his workout and he's hungry. And it's his next meal, and guess what he can have? Nothing. All right, that's his advice. My advice is this. Coach Greg, in today's video, we're going to be examining how to lose fat fast and efficiently. Jesse James West released a new video going over exactly what he's eating to lose weight. And if you've never seen Jesse James before, this guy is a bundle of energy. He's always amped up, wired up, burning a lot of calories. He trains hard in the gym, and he's eating under 2,500 calories a day. We're going to go over his diet and the tips that he gives, and we're going to see, are they good tips, bad tips? Where can he go wrong? What could he change to make it better?
Oh, I missed! You want melon? I don't really eat melon, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted a cool intro.
And he doesn't eat melon, and I watched the video, and he doesn't eat any fruit at all. My recommendation, eat more fruit. Fruits are low in calories, high in fiber. Don't worry that there's sugar in fruit. Don't worry that it's fructose. Trust me, fruit is a very low calorie alternative to the other things that you're eating. If you substitute what you're eating now for more fruit, chances are it's going to help, not hurt you lose weight.
Just as you should, I start my morning off with the exact same breakfast nearly every single day. I do anabolic French toast.
And when I first discovered Jesse James, he was eating the exact same breakfast, anabolic French toast. If you don't know how to get this recipe, watch some of my videos or get my friggin' cookbook. Yes, it's made with bread, but again, you don't have to stop eating certain food groups. You should eat from all 4 food groups. Although bread has carbs, carbs are not the enemy. The bread, aka the carbs, are going to suck in the egg whites, which have a ton of protein. Helps you to stay full and satiated. He eats it every single day. He loves it, helps him to stick to his diet. And just like me, tops it off with low-calorie syrup. Remember, just because it's got aspartame or artificial sweeteners doesn't mean it's giving you cancer. Not bad for you. A lot of people think it's going to ruin your gut microbiome. I eat a ton of these things, artificial this, artificial that. I had very healthy, in fact, above average gut microbiome. So don't worry, choose things that are lower in calories and eat what makes you feel good.
45 grams of protein, 92 carb, and 2 grams of fat, totaling right here for the amount of calories. It is insane. It gets you really full.
And for only 550 calories, this is keeping them full. A lot of people think it's better to skip breakfast or save those calories for later in the day. You're gonna get hungry later, save them for later. But in actuality, when you skip breakfast, your ghrelin, the hunger hormone, goes up. This often results in people binging later in the day. I recently watched a video by Will Tennyson. He used to save a lot of his calories for later in the day, but more recently, he's discovered that eating a bigger breakfast early helps him to feel full later. I feel the same way in my own diet. I don't skip breakfast. I find if I eat breakfast, I'm more satiated throughout the day. However, everyone's different. Some people, they perform better with intermittent fasting, but for me personally, I don't think it's a good idea. If you skip breakfast, you just skipped your first opportunity for muscle protein synthesis to occur. My advice, eat something even if it's small and make sure it has some protein.
The best thing you can do for yourself is gonna be to go get caffeinated, because that means you can do more in life. And when you're doing more, you're increasing your NEAT.
And so Jesse recommends going for a coffee. The caffeine is gonna increase your energy levels and increase NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Have you ever seen a Jesse James video? Do you see how much energy he has, how amped up he is? It's as if he's making a video like Coach Greg. Hands flailing, screaming, shouting, that burns up a lot of calories. So if you drink a caffeine, it helps you to move more, you're going to burn more calories and burn more fat. A lot of people think fat burners don't actually work, that it's some kind of a scam, but fat burners, they give you energy. Many contain caffeine. This can not only help you burn more calories, it can help you be more full satiated. If a fat burner helps you eat less, you're going to consume fewer calories, and if you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to lose weight. Not only that, when you consume a fat burner, you have more energy, you move quicker, faster, and you burn more calories. At the end of the day, if it results in consuming fewer calories, you are going to burn more fat. You're interested in getting a company from My Fat Burner? I have G-Shred. Gonna help you burn fat, give you more energy. If you want to support Jesse, you can use his discount code Derek. More Plates, More Dates also sells a fat burner. It's called A2AM and CAMP PM, Camp PM. The morning one, gonna have some stims, give you more energy. The night one voids the stims so that you can get a good night of sleep.
This is gonna be about 100 to 200 calories. Now, some coffees can literally be like 300 or 400 calories.
Now, Jesse consumes 4 to 7 coffees a day, and many of those have extra calories. If you add cream and sugar, calories can add up real fast. He ordered one, it has between 100 and 200 calories. Let's say 150. Some are worse, 400 calories. My advice, don't consume any of these extra unwanted calories. You're drinking a coffee, always make it low in sugar. Choose aspartame sweeteners, something else. Instead of cream, get milk. Get almond milk. Get something to make it lower in calories. You don't want to waste a bunch of calories drinking your coffee. But consider, Jesse's saying, drink the coffee, you get your caffeine, helps you burn more calories. Not as many calories as is in the coffee itself. So if you drink 150 extra calorie coffee thinking you're going to burn off more energy, probably not going to burn off the calories that contain in the coffee itself. Rather than that, choose black coffee or have a coffee that's lower in calories than last time.
Like me, you have about 4 to 7 coffees a day. The reason you need to be careful and not drink an espresso latte every single time is because then you will be about 600 calories deep on the day.
Also, consider that caffeine is addictive and your body gets used to it. Jesse's drinking 4 to 7 a day. I went a month without caffeine as a detox, and now that I'm back to drinking coffee, I hardly need any at all. I could drink 1 coffee a day. It's plenty. So my advice, don't abuse caffeine. 400 milligrams a day is all the caffeine you should be eating in an entire day. Each cup of coffee has about 100 milligrams of caffeine. Jesse's having 4 to 7 a day. That's 4 to 700. To me, that's too much, and it can in fact impact your sleep. If you're consuming a lot of caffeine, trying to help you burn fat, but it's affecting your sleep, it's not good. It's going to increase cortisol, stress levels, going to make it harder to burn calories because you're always tired. You're overeating. And when you're sleeping, you can't be eating. And so if you consume a lot of caffeine, you're not going to be able to get the sleep that you need, which is an easy time to lose weight. Let's face it. When you're sleeping, you can't be eating. So my advice, try to drink some decaf coffee. If drinking the coffee prevents you from eating, you're hungry, and having that warm liquid helps you prevent from being hungry, then nothing wrong with that. But be careful to not overconsume caffeine.
I don't like cooking that much, so we're gonna be doing a 6-inch grilled chicken sub. I got lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickles. Keeping it very low calorie. Dabble on some buffalo sauce, which is always about 0 calories.
And Jesse, like many of you, does not like to do a lot of cooking. He doesn't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. So he's getting some fast food. He's trying to choose a lower calorie alternative. He's got a 6-inch flatbread with chicken, vegetables, and whole sauces, except for low-calorie sauces. Does sound like a good idea. However, I don't think this is very filling. When's the last time you had a 6-inch sub and was satisfied? I think he should be consuming more. Perhaps he could have had that fruit, that melon that he didn't want at the start of the day. He had the melon and the grapes, doesn't have fruit. Think of how low in calories those would be. He could have added 200 calories of fruit, perhaps strawberries, and been full. That would prevent him from being hungrier later in the day. He's eating a 6-inch sub. Someone Jesse's size, I would predict he probably needs a 12-inch to feel satisfied.
I don't care what you say. The last bite will forever and always be the best bite.
Jesse, I already know what you're going to say, and it's not the case. The last bite is the worst bite. The best bite is the first bite. The law of diminishing returns. Dopamine. The most dopamine is released on the first bite that you eat. It's the most exciting. Your body's not used to it. By the end of it, your body's like, been there, done that, had several bites. It's not as exciting. So Jesse, no, the best bite is in fact the first bite.
So I didn't end up eating the potato chips, just not in the mood for it. We're rocking 56 protein, 63 carb, and 6 grams of fat, totaling about 500 calories.
Oftentimes people get a healthy meal and then it comes with fries, cookies, chips, regular pop. No, have the diet pop and consume the fruit. This is what you need, Jesse. You need to add more fruit into your diet.
We're gonna continue the day on, and we gotta train. Time to train!
Okay, and just over 500 calories in meal 2, and he's about to go train. He's going to train the gym, keep the muscle active. Going to burn up calories, not only now, also in the afterburn, and those extra muscles he's building, it's going to increase his metabolism. So if you want to lose weight quickly, don't give up on lifting weights, don't give up on cardio, increase NEAT, and stick to your diet.
Before we go work out, we need to have a pre-workout stack, not a snack, a stack.
And before working out, he takes a pre-workout stack. Not a snack, it's a stack. He starts with turkesterone. He used to take 6 pills a day, but more recently he switched to taking turkesterone 2 pills 3 times daily. It is suggested that you divide your doses. Perhaps 3 pills twice a day would be enough. Some people can't be bothered to take 2 pills 3 times a day. 3 pills twice a day. Take it all at once. Do what you want. But when in doubt, spread it out. What do I personally take? I take turkesterone 2 pills in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. That's what I'm personally doing with my dose of turkesterone. And what else is he taking? He's taking a scoop of Gorilla Mode, which is a non-stim pre-workout, Gorilla Nitric, and Gorilla Glycerol, mixes it up together, helps him get a pump in the gym.
Post-workout snack is gonna be nothing, okay? Since we're on a diet, we have to eat less. I'm hungry, and to curb my appetite, I'm going to have another coffee.
All right, Jesse's making it really easy for me to help not only him, but the people watching the video. He's finished his workout and he's hungry, and it's his next meal, and guess what he can have? Nothing. All right, that's his advice. My advice is this. You should eat something. If you're hungry and you don't eat, all that's going to happen is ghrelin is going to build up even more, and you're going to be even more hungry when you do eat. You're going to end up wanting to binge. You're going to end up eating a huge meal. Rather than that, try to spread out your meals more evenly. He's only had about 500 plus calories for breakfast, 500 plus calories for lunch, and now he's hungry. He's just trained, probably burn off 500 calories. You see Jesse train freaking hard. And so what should he do? He should have a snack, preferably with some protein 4 to 5 times a day. You have the opportunity for muscle protein synthesis to occur. By eating the protein, it helps the muscles grow. And no, there is no anabolic window. You don't need to consume it right after, but he's hungry. He burned off a lot of calories. He's going to wait to eat later. My advice would be to eat now. And what could he have as a snack? Well, he doesn't like to cook, so something quick. Perhaps an apple and a Seco protein bar. It would give him the protein that he needs to help build muscle, and both together only 300 calories. He's hungry, he would eat this, would probably be full, probably be satiated. He wouldn't be starving, waiting for his next meal. How long will Jesse be able to stick to this diet if he's hungry every single afternoon? Have a decaf coffee, have an apple, have a homemade Seco low-calorie protein bar. This kind of bar, not all protein bars are created equal. This one, 21 grams of protein, 200 calories. 11 grams of fiber, only 6 grams of sugar. Tons of fiber, low in sugar, high in protein, low in fat. Can't go wrong with a delicious Seco protein bar.
But also, other ways I curb my appetite are going to be 0-calorie carbonation drinks.
And so Jesse's suggestion to curb your appetite when you're hungry, rather than eating a healthy snack, is to have a coffee that's a stimulant, which could in fact affect your sleep later in the day, or to have carbonated drinks like diet drinks and so on. They are in fact good ideas, but I just don't think you should try to rely too much on the coffee at this stage. Perhaps a decaf coffee, but obviously, my opinion, he should just have a snack. He's hungry. He just worked out hard. I think he needs to eat.
We're at this hot bar. One thing I'm gonna do, load the veggies. So we're gonna do 2 mushroom tops. Something really clean that they have is the cod.
And so his next meal, as you remember, he doesn't like to cook. He's going to the grocery store, gonna just buy some pre-made food, kind of like buffet style. The calories, 931. Remember, his first 2 meals only had a bit over 500 calories, and then he skipped that 3rd meal after the gym because he was waiting for supper, and now he's eating 900 plus calories. That's because he isn't eating enough earlier in the day. So what Jesse's doing is similar to what Will Tennyson was doing, which is to not eat enough early in the day and save the calories for later. It's the opposite of what you want to do. When you wake up, you're fasted, you haven't eaten in several hours. You want to get some protein in to start repairing muscle right away. Then you're going to go about your day. You're going to be burning a lot of calories. You're going to the gym and so on. Why is it that we're trying to do our entire morning without eating enough and then overeat calories later in the day? Does it not make more sense to try to evenly spread this out? So my advice to Jesse, eat a little bit more earlier or have that snack rather than having a 931 calorie meal for supper, of which it didn't look very filling, didn't look very satiating. For being over 900 calories, it didn't even look as filling as his French toast, which had over 500 calories. I would advise them to have more vegetables, perhaps add fruit to this, Greek yogurt, anything to make the meal more voluminous and more variety.
Guys, I saw Jesse sneaking a donut in the back, right? He's doing it again. Jesse, I told you to stop.
So I'm not sure if he's sneaking a donut or not. No one knows. He says he's eaten a salad, has 250 calories, and that the meal had 450 calories. Perhaps he had a 200-calorie donut in that meal, or perhaps that meal had 450 calories. Don't really know, but what I do know is that it's hard to track calories when you're on the go. When you're eating things at random, you're just guessing. So if Jesse was to say, hey, I tried this diet and I didn't really lose weight, calories in, calories out doesn't work, it would only because it's very difficult to actually track the calories that you're consuming. Not only that, how do we know how many calories Jesse's burning? We don't know the exact calorie expenditure of what Jesse's doing in the run of the day. But what we do know is that if you're not losing weight, it's because you're not in a deficit. And so if you're not losing weight and you think you should be, you have one of two choices. You need to eat fewer calories or you need to burn more of them off. The choice is yours.
When you're dieting, you could still eat with the homies. You can still go out and enjoy yourself. You just can't eat anything bad.
And technically, you can still eat things that are, quote, bad. It's not that it's bad or good. It's just some things are lower in calories or higher in calories. There are foods that taste amazing and that are delicious that are higher in volume than others. So it's not that certain foods are bad or good. It's that certain ones are more conducive to helping you lose weight than others. What you need to do is be proactive and be mindful in what you eat. Choose the meals that you know are healthier for you. And Jesse says, listen, dieting is sad, but really it doesn't have to be. And when your friends, they have chips and things and offering you that, what you need to do is have a healthy alternative.
Final calories are on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I eat in a day. Yeah! What are you eating?
Want some chips?
Are you kidding me?
And so realize there are many ways to diet, but the best diet is the one that you will follow, that you will stick to for the rest of your life. My suggestion is get my friggin' cookbook. It has low-calorie, delicious meals that are easy to make. Even Coach Greg can make them. Simple things I've been doing for decades. It's not about being perfect. It's about being better than you are. You don't have to stick to your diet exactly every single day. You can have meals that are not in the cookbook, that are not on your diet. It all comes down to if you're in a deficit, yes or no, at the end of the day. Hope the video helped. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. The bloops. Please watch at least one bloop. Try to watch one bloop. Also, the harder than last time supplements that we discussed, including the Turkesterone and the Seco Bar, you can get that by clicking the link in the description. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm. And until next time, I am out. Get my friggin' cookbook.